One child. Are you married? Not at all, right? This is a problem with our people. This is why we at the bottom of society. We have not learned the laws of God. You said you ain't dealing with no girlfriend, right? You a virgin? Don't be ashamed, bro. You a virgin? Yes or no? No? Okay. You think you should be a virgin? How old are you again? 15. You working? Do you think this brother should be a virgin? No? You think he should be losing? He should have had sex and potentially have a child at 19 like you? No. Right. Because right now you're not working. Can you provide for that child? Can you provide for yourself? You provide your own living?
No, not my own living.
Exactly. So if you can't provide your own living, you can't provide a living for that child or the child's mother. You understand? Therefore, now it's out of order. And now you created a deadly cycle. Because guess what? If that child grows up and does the same thing you did, how are you going to prosper? You understand? You've been to jail before? All right, all praises. But you potentially might go to jail smoking weed. You got a cannabis card? You breaking the law, bro. You breaking the law of land. God says you ain't supposed to smoke no weed, period. You understand? But you have a child now and you have no way to provide. You sell weed? So how are you providing for yourself?
Side jobs.
Side jobs. So you have a job?
Not really. I just work.
You pick up, okay. So we got to get something more stable and consistent, right? I got you. What did I tell you to get? Oh, no, I didn't tell you. Give me Exodus. Give me the Exodus. So as far as you had sex already, you don't have a girlfriend now, what comes from sex? What comes from sex, Vaughn? You should know this. Children. Can you provide for yourself? Do you provide your own roof over your head? Do you provide your own clothes, food? You buy your own clothes. So you have a job. Okay, all praises. So you provide your own clothes, but you don't provide your own food nor shelter. Should you be having sex with any female when you potentially could bring forth a child and you'll have to provide for them? Should you be having sex? Not at all. Not at all, all right? You shouldn't even be thinking about sex. You should be thinking about a career path, a trade. That way you're able to provide for yourself first, and then for the potential wife that you may have a child with, all right? You have to do things in an orderly fashion, not out of order. Right? So you should be a virgin right now, but it's not glorified being a virgin at 15. It's frowned upon being a virgin, but it shouldn't be like that. Things have been flipped, bro. All right? Come on.
Exodus 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid.
You know what entice means? If a man, entice means to lure you in. So if a man allures in a female, what are you doing? If he spit game at a female, all right? If he holler at a female, all right, bro, hey, you got our information, bro, all right? Matter of fact, listen to this before you go, all right? Read.
Exodus 22 and 16. And if a man entice a maid.
So if a man hollers at a female, spits game at a woman that's not married to no one else,
that is not betrothed.
That's what it means, not betrothed. She's not engaged to no one else, not promised to no one else.
And lie with her.
And he what?
Lie with her.
So if you holler at a sister, you get the female's DMs, and you get her, you pull her, and you have sex with her,
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
God said, you shall surely endow her to be your wife. You shall make her be your wife. Meaning you're supposed to get married. If you have sex with her, that's supposed to be your wife, bro. All right? So, what kind of baby mama you got?
Race is he?
What's her race?
Native.
Native? Okay, she our people. She on that sign. She from the tribe of Gad. But I'm talking about her personality. Does she buck up against you? Now, if you knew she was going to be doing all that, she got you on child support? All praises. Now, if you knew she was going to be calling you a bitch-ass nigga, F you this nigga, I'll get this and all that, you knew she was going to be doing that, and you knew that the law says if you lay with her, you stay with her, you marry her, would you to lay with her? Would you to lay with her if you knew that you had to marry her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why? Because we're thinking about, damn, hold on. Damn, she just, look at her. She ain't got a daddy in her life. Damn, she cussing his ass out. She called him a bitch ass nigga. God damn, she called the police on him. Guess what? You're gonna be thinking about, okay, if I deal with her, that's what she gonna be doing to me. That's how she gonna be treating me. Damn, she just said she don't even like kids. She just said she don't even want to get a job. She don't even want to teach the kids. She don't even like cooking. She don't like cleaning. But instead of us thinking about the long term, we're thinking about short term. I'm just trying to get that nut. Damn, I'm trying to see what them cheeks look like. But if we understood, God said, if you have sex with her, you making her your wife. We're going to start thinking about, nah. I ain't got no question about can you twerk. I ain't got no question if you got that Glock 1000, whatever the hell they call it. I'm going to be asking questions like, hey, sis, do you like children? Can you cook? How often do you shower? How often do you change your bed sheets? That's the kind of questions we're going to ask. We're not going to sit there and ask no questions about tonight, because tonight don't last. Tonight, you can't foresee the problems that's going to come with that decision you make. You understand? So guess what, brother? We got to start making smart decisions. God says, if you spit game at a female and you have sex with her, you're supposed to make her your wife. You don't already put the cart before the horse and had a baby with the sister. Now, in your mind, is she worthy to be your wife? She is? We're calling you a bitch ass nigga and disrespecting you? Nah, bro, you don't want to marry no woman that don't respect you. You understand that? Give me Ephesians 5 real quick. Because guess what? The woman, is the woman the head or the man the head? Who's the leader in the household? Or is it 50-50? They're both the leaders. You're the leader? Right? So as the leader, the followers are supposed to respect the leader, right? They're not supposed to always question the judgment of the leader, correct? Now, do we see the women questioning the judgment of men every day? Every day, bro. Women are not listening to men. They're not listening to men. That's why they're going out and aborting children. That's why they're going out having feminist marches, feminist movements, because they're rebelling against the man. That's why there's a saying, I don't need a nigga. I don't need a man. Niggas ain't ish. F nigga free. What's her name? Glorilla. These are songs they make. You understand? To the left, to the left. I can get another one. Women are not respecting men. Not the least bit.
Read Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Are wives submitting themselves unto their own husband? Not at all. Black women is the least women getting married. And the most women getting divorced. How can you be the last woman to get married, but the first woman to get divorced? Back in the 50s and 60s, majority of our people were getting married. We ain't getting married today. We got 4 or 5 baby mamas, 4 or 5 baby daddies, child support. Dad done disappeared, can't even find him. We out of order. We all jacked up. So now, you got a son or a daughter, Vaughn? A daughter, right? Do you want her to be a wife, baby mama, or a girlfriend? What you want? A wife. How is she ever going to be a wife if she's looking at her mother be a baby mama every day? Who's giving her the example? Who's showing her the example? Give me Proverbs 22:6. What kind of man are you being? Because you're supposed to guide your daughter to a husband. You're supposed to pick that man out for her. She's not supposed to go out and pick the man herself, because then she's going to make a mistake. She's going to be just looking at the nice smile, the broad shoulders, his handsomeness. But you as a father are going to be looking at Can he take care of my daughter? Can he provide for my daughter? Can he protect my daughter? Is he going to teach my daughter? Read.
Proverbs 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
We got to start training our children in the way they go. They're going to learn from our actions. Your parents ever tell you don't smoke weed? They never got on you about that? When I was growing up, right? They was telling me, I bet not catch you smoking weed. I'm a whoop whoop that, the whoop doop whoop, with a blunt in their damn mouth. Follow what she was saying or what she was doing? I follow what she was doing with the quickness. You can't tell me don't smoke weed and I see a blunt in your damn mouth right now. Every day you make it your business to go get a blunt to roll up. I'm following what you're gonna do. Does that make sense, sis? If you telling your children here, don't smoke cigarettes, don't smoke weed, but you smoking cigarettes and smoking weed, what you think they're going to follow? They're going to follow what they see. You tell them don't smoke cigarettes? Do you smoke cigarettes? All praises. You smoke weed? Oh, snap. Dang. Dang. The weed damn bug done got you, huh? Sis, how you expect them to be sober if you not? You understand? But when you are not, when your mind is altered, your judgment is altered. You're more susceptible to foolishness. You're more susceptible to no good Negro overcoming you in whatever form he tries to. You understand it? Your judgment is off. So you got to be an example for the young ones, all right? Give me Proverbs 22 and 6 again.
Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
We got to train the children while they're young in the way they should go. All right? If mom got 3 baby daddies, ain't never been married, what's the chances are for the baby girls? Same thing, right? So we have to change our actions. Our actions have to match our words. Whatever we teaching the children, we got to make sure their actions is following. So take a look at this sign right here. It says, what's your nationality? What's your father?
I'm Mexican and Peruvian.
Mexican and Peruvian. Peruvian is more southern than Mexico. So, but let me look at it. When you look at Mexico, that's Issachar, right? Now Peruvian, I believe, is in between like Colombia and Brazil. Peru, correct? Exactly. So that would be the tribe of Asher. Is your father Peruvian or Mexican? Mexican. Give me numbers 1. The reason why I asked about your father is because you come from your father, not your mother. You understand? So I'm going to just give you a Bible scripture to prove what I just said. Because I don't want you to ever just take nobody's word for nothing. They got to prove it, all right? Read.
Numbers 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the 2nd month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
Now, it said that the Israelites declared their pedigree. A pedigree. What does that word mean? Breed. Okay. So, absolutely. You're on point. So now, in human terms, what is a breed? Because we don't have breeds of human, but we have what of human? Different races of human. Different races of human. So your race is determined by what?
After the house of their fathers.
After the house of your father. So you are what your father is, because your father carries that Y, X and Y chromosome. Mother only carries XX. The Y is always constant down the line. So you are what your father is. So according to history, your father is Mexican, but according to the Bible, he is from the tribe of Issachar of the nation of Israel. You right here, sis, your father be so-called African American? Your father is so-called African American? You don't know? So let's assume that he is. The so-called African American Negroes come from the tribe of Judah. The so-called Mexicans come from the tribe of Issachar. Our baby girls right here, their father so-called Mexican as well? A Salvadorian. Okay. So the so-called Salvadorians come from the tribe of Zebulon. That's from Panama all the way to Guatemala all the way to Panama. That would be the ancient Mayans. The ancient Mayans. Mexicans will be the ancient Aztecs. All right. The Peruvians will be the ancient Incas. You know what I'm saying? So now we got Zebulon. We have Issachar. All right. So did you not know? Let me ask you this. Why were the natives conquered? Why were they colonized? Why do you think God allowed it? So why were they conquered? Why were they colonized? And why do we think God allowed it? If there is a God, why did he allow it?
What do you mean, is there a God? There's a God.
Why did he allow it then?
You know, that's a loaded question. I don't know. That's one of the things that could make a lot of people question faith.
Right, absolutely.
Why, if there is a God, why would you not allow that
Right.
to happen?
You know what? When I had that question, and more importantly, when the question was answered, it didn't make me question my faith. My faith got strengthened. Absolutely, it got strengthened. Now, I pray and hope you always get strengthened too, because we're going to answer. We actually have the answer, all right? So why did God allow the so-called Native Americans, Aztecs, Mayans, and Incas, the Ricans, the Taínos, why did he allow them to go into slavery? Why? If there is a God. Come on. Deuteronomy, give me 28:1. Watch this. 1:1, then 28:1. So now, bear with me. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible, but I want you to get the message, all right? And I don't want to just give it to you. I want to put it out there, and you get it yourself, all right? Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who's speaking, sis? Who was speaking? Someone catch that? Moses was speaking. Who was Moses speaking to? The Israelites. Bam! Now, what we're saying is, according to history documents that we have, and according to the Bible, the Israelites are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's what our studies show. That's what the Bible said. The Israelites are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So now we're reading in Deuteronomy that Moses is speaking to the nation of Israel. You familiar with the Israelites coming out of Egypt?
No, I'm not on the Bible, like, I don't know at all.
We're gonna cap it up. We're gonna do a brief history lesson right here, my brother. Are you familiar with the Israelites coming out of Egypt? All right. So now, what was the condition of the Israelites? And I'm not trying to like question you, like test you or nothing. I'm just seeing what do you know? What were the Israelites' condition in Egypt? Okay. So now, what was Moses' famous line? Let my people go, right? Why would Moses have to say to Pharaoh, let my people go? What was the condition? They were trapped. What's another word for trapped that's a little bit clear? Hostages. What about you, young sis? Huh? You about to say hostage? What are you going to say? Okay. What about slaves? If you're a hostage, you're in bondage. You're enslaved, all right? So Moses had to say, let my people go, because his people were slaves in Egypt. We were the ones building, right? You ever see that old movie with Charleston Heston, The Ten Commandments? Old school. I'm telling you, it's old school.
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't watched it.
Okay. So the Israelites were slaves. The same way we're slaves today in America, we built up America. It's the same way the Israelites, we were building up Egypt back then.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.